Hi everyone, and welcome back to Conquering Math, where it all adds up. I'm Pat Long, and this is problem of the day number 9, part 1, gardening. This problem will be a little longer than usual, so I decided to split it into 2 videos. Let's take a look. Susan wants to place a wood border around her flower garden and fill the garden with mulch. Store A sells the wood she needs for $2.72 for an 8-foot piece, and the mulch for $3.35 per bag. Store B sells the wood she needs for $3.60 for an 8-foot piece, and the mulch for $3 per bag. Each bag of mulch covers 6 square feet. Susan only has time to drive to one store today, so which store should she choose to get the best price? Now, Susan can't buy part of a piece of wood or part of a bag of mulch, but to make it a little easier on ourselves, we'll ignore whether the pieces of wood are curved or straight. And you can see a diagram of the flower garden at the right. So what we'll do today is we'll just find the area and the perimeter and then use those to figure out how much wood she needs and how many bags of mulch. And then that'll be a good stopping point. And in tomorrow's video, we'll find the total cost at each store and decide which is the better choice for her. So let's start with the perimeter. If we take a look at this shape, we can see that there's a semicircle on top and a semicircle on the bottom, and they're connected by this rectangle in the middle here. So when we talk about perimeter, we talk about what's on the outside of the larger shape. So for the semicircles, we've got this curve here, which is half of the circumference of a full circle for each of those. And since we have 2, that really just adds up to the circumference of a full circle. And then we've got these 2 3.5-foot sections here from the rectangle. You'll notice that the dotted line, which is both one side of the rectangle and also the diameter of the semicircles, that's inside, so we won't count that. So for the perimeter, we'll have pi times d, that's one of the ways that you can find the circumference of a circle, plus 2 times 3.5 feet, because we have these 2 3.5-foot sections here. So we can go ahead and fill that in. So now we'll have perimeter equals, and instead of pi, we'll use 3.14. D is the diameter, which in this case is 7 feet, plus 2 times 3.5. 3.14 times 7 is 21.98, plus 2 times 3.5 is 7. And if we add those together, we get a total perimeter of 28.98 feet. So that's the whole perimeter, but remember that she buys the pieces of wood in 8-foot sections here. So we will go ahead and divide 28.98 by 8 to figure out how many sections she needs. And 28.98 divided by 8 is 3.625. And since she can't buy part of a section of wood, she needs 4. So she needs 4 pieces of wood. So that sets her up with how much wood she'll need to buy. The next step is to find the area so that we can figure out how much mulch she needs. So if we take a look, again, we have 2 semicircles here, which is the equivalent of 1 circle. So we'll find the area of 1 full circle, and then we've got the rectangle joining in the middle. We'll find the area of the rectangle, and then we'll add those together. So for the circle, the area formula is pi r squared, and for the rectangle, the area formula is length times width. So we'll start with the circle. Area equals pi r squared. Pi is 3.14. Now keep in mind that the radius is only half of this line. So if the whole line is 7 feet, that's the diameter, the radius is 3.5 feet squared. And if we multiply that out, 3.5 squared times 3.14, we get 38.465 square feet. Now for the rectangle, we have area equals length times width. So the length is 7 feet and the width is 3.5 feet. And if we multiply those together, we have an area of 24.5 square feet. Now we have to add those two together. So our total area is going to be 38.465 square feet plus 24.5 square feet. We add those together for an area of 62.965 square feet. Now that's great, but she needs to know how much mulch to buy. So if we go back and look in the problem, it says that each bag of mulch will cover 6 square feet. So once again, we're going to divide 62.965 square feet divided by 6 square feet per bag gives 10.49, I rounded a little bit, 10.49 bags, and she can't buy part of a bag, so she'll have to buy 11 bags of mulch to have enough. If she rounds that down to 10 bags, she'll be short. So what that means is that Susan is going to need 4 sections of wood and 11 bags of mulch. And so we'll stop here for today, and we'll pick up where we left off tomorrow. We can find the cost for each of the stores, and then we'll go ahead and decide which store she should go to. I'm Pat Long. Thanks for watching this episode of Conquering Math, where it all adds up, and I'll see you next time.